You are listening to Guillotines and Guitar, your southern infusion of everything rock and horror, served over lavish libations. Here are your hosts, Carol Gainey, Scott Barfield, and Chris Hicks. Enjoy.
This week's sponsors for the show are Shane's Tire and Towing, #1 in the tire business. With state-of-the-art equipment and alignment machine, Shane's Tire and Towing for all your new and used tire needs. Worth the call. Every time. Call Shane at 843-309-5920. Maryland Fried Chicken of Hartsville. The best shrimp and hush puppies in town. Great restaurant with great service. Fresh marinated chicken with an unbelievable menu. Do yourself a favor and stop by for some goodness. For grading and paving. For all your residential and commercial needs. For grading and clearing, topsoil, sand, clay, gravel and asphalt, give Jeffrey Furr a call today at 843-537-2881. You will be glad you did. J. Michael's Bar and Grill. The perfect place to try some new stuff or enjoy the classics. It's a great choice, so make it your first choice. Listen to some live music on the porch while you enjoy a cold one. Come get it while it lasts. Spiro's Wings and Ale. Great food. Live music and a great atmosphere. Food and drink specials with the best service around. Always the place to be with friends, family, or just bring yourself. You deserve it. Thanks to all our sponsors.
And it's a Tuesday night, not a Monday night, a Tuesday night. I wonder whose fault that was, huh? Anybody around the room here?
Tough times on the farm.
Welcome to another episode.
What? It wasn't my fault.
This son of a bitch right here just interrupted my. I had my radio
No,
voice.
I'm trying
Yes,
to
and
I
ain't
was
figure out.
sounding sexy. I was flowing.
Flow. Go
He
ahead.
stopped your
Go
flow,
ahead.
Chris.
What the hell you had
He's
to
stopping
say?
your flow.
Yeah, flow, Chris.
I was trying to.
Get your flow going.
Scott said, ain't no flow on the farm.
We are here at the Guillotines and Guitar Studio here in Hartsville, South Carolina. That is South Carolina, home of the Gamecocks and Clemson. Yeah. We got a heck of a show. This is the Three Amigos, the original Three Amigos.
Original Three Amigos. That's
damn-
it. We have no guest.
Yeah.
We have no bartender.
Yeah, no, say that again. We have no what?
No guest.
No, the other one.
And no bartender.
No bartender.
No
That's an
bartender.
explanation point
Yeah.
right there. Just calling in, just taking a hiatus. He can take a day off. He must have lost his outfits or something.
Well, he wears the outfits from the olden days, so he probably washed them like too. He probably got a scrub bucket. He's got to scrub them outside.
The washboard.
Yeah. The old washboard in the tub. He's like, I don't have anything ready to wear.
Yes,
I've been out tending to the mules.
feeding the horses. But
Now, we miss you, Trey.
oh yes, we do miss you. Trust me.
Not because we like your company, because we miss you fixing our drinks.
Yeah. He keeps us hydrated, and now we got to do more work to do that.
I know.
And we got the armadillo's right here, though, Trey. We got it.
Everything at arm's length.
Yeah. We got
Just out of reach of Chris, too. Because he's been...
I'm gonna need some in a minute. We got a heck of a show for you tonight.
We do. Before, Chris, you drinking beer tonight?
Yeah.
It's a good choice. You said you need to take it easy.
Yeah.
Because you got another show coming up.
Double header.
Yeah, double header.
We
But
got the old bar hoppers coming up tomorrow.
before we started, I do want to say, he was like, no, I'm not drinking liquor now. I got to watch out for my liver.
Yeah.
And then, I was getting the shots ready. Normally we do one shot for each topic. I'd already poured our shots because we don't have a bartender, Trey. But, so I'd already poured our shots so we'd have them ready when we start the show, like we do. And Carol and I were talking. Look over there, and Chris has already slammed his down and got the bottle and said, "Put that bottle on the table over here." Said, "We need it here." Put it on the table. I think he's already had 4 or 5 shots
Well, I'm drinking
before
beer.
he
So
started. He was like,
I
"Well, I'm drinking." It was like, "Damn, Chris, you could take all them shots." And what did he say? Well, I'm drinking beer, so I mean, I'm not drinking liquor, so I mean, I got to make up for it.
I got to level up.
It's like that kind of takes away from what you were trying to do, don't it? But,
Yeah, well, I mean, no, I want to have fun and get a little buzz, but I don't want to get too drunk. So I gotta even out the score here. This is like Camelot, and that's like damn King's Landing. You get what I'm saying?
no, I didn't. Not at all.
Well, I do. Yeah, that's all that matters.
Okay. Anyway,
Cut 16.
We deviating from our plan.
Yeah, that's right. Cut 16 here tonight. Cut 16, and we are still going. We're going to keep going. We ain't going away.
Nope.
So you might as well like us, subscribe, follow us. Go ahead and
Subscribe.
get
That's
on-
important.
Get
And
on the
like.
wagon.
Yeah, get on the wagon trail. That way, when you're bored in the bathroom, like, well, let's cut on Guillotine's guitar.
And it's also fun to join in with us when you're listening. Get you a drink, get you a shot, take it with us.
Yeah.
Take a drink with us when we're drinking.
Yeah, go live on Facebook with us.
and enjoy the show.
Yeah,
Have
that'd
fun
be
with
fun. That way I'm like, look at this cat right here taking a shot in the shower. Needs to be waist up, Doug. I see everything, cuz. And it must be cold in there. All right. Our topic is Viewers' Choice Week. So we had some.
That's right. We
had
go into
some-
our viewers, listen
Yeah.
to them.
So we had my cousin, Lil Wayne from Washington State. He picked for Guillotine. For Guitar's favorite album cover. I thought that was a cool one. I would have never.
That is
thought
a
of
cool one.
That's a cool topic. That's a cool topic.
I like that.
And-
When I saw where he posted it, I was like, that's a good one there. I like that.
And Kimberly, Kimberly, my wife, she picked least favorite lead singer.
Yep, your
And
least favorite
I'll
lead
tell you who
singer.
I know who she was going to choose. But and also off of guitars. No,
That was guitars.
Yep.
Now we're doing guillotines.
yeah. So we had 2 guitar topics.
We got 2
The
guitar
album,
topics.
Yep, the album cover and
Favorite album cover and
lead singer.
least favorite lead singer.
Yep. And the Guillotines was
The guillotines is going to be
Rocky Cadell's.
Rocky.
Rocky. He was a former guest on here.
Yes, thank God he's
who-
gone.
who-
Jeez.
He tried to burn down the studio with his drinks.
Damn torches and lanterns with the methane smoke, and he had all kind of stuff going on in here. But yeah, Rocky Cadell, he chose favorite monster horror movie
Yep. So horror movie with a monster.
with a
in
monster,
it.
not a villain, a monster.
Monster.
There'd be monsters in here. You seen that damn Ransfield bullshit?
With
Ranfield, yeah, with Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
That's the stupidest damn
Is it?
movie. Oh
I
my
s-
God!
I saw it and thought like it might be all right.
I looked at
But
the
I didn't
commercial, but
watch it.
hadn't. Yeah, I haven't watched it. Have you
So,
watched it?
I haven't even watched it. I just saw the preview. See, I'm sitting here judging something I ain't even watched. But it
No,
looks-
when I saw
it
he
looks
was,
stupid.
when I saw he was taking on the Dracula role, I was like, that don't
It don't look like it.
don't
And
seem like it would fit. But when I saw the actual preview, I was like, he actually looks like he might be all right.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty good. And
To
it prob-
me, it looked like it might be all right.
he probably
trust your
took that
judgment.
role and doing that role so he could entice you into having a movie night at your house, Scott.
oh, don't start the damn movie night because we'll never have one.
Hey, I told you all it would take for us to have a movie night at my house is
I don't have no money and I don't want to bring nothing.
somebody. Well, then
Was that it?
Yep. No, I guess we won't have it. Then. So conversation's over with. Yep.
But
I
Nicolas,
guess you're right. No,
Nicolas Cage took on a new role to entice you to have a movie night at your house.
Well, and I will have a movie night at
He
my
said,
house,
Scott. Buy
but
the
it won't
drinks, buy the
include
food,
y'all.
buy the alcohol. No
Are we
respect.
are we done?
We're done. We're done.
All right. So, who's spinning the coin?
We're gonna have Carol spin the coin because Carol
He has never.
He has never.
We've been in
Are you gonna
16
spin it or
shows.
flip it?
I'm gonna spin it.
Spin it.
Yeah, and hopefully
All right.
it'll
So spin it. Let's
spin
see where
good.
we start. I can already see.
Yeah, I can
Looks
see
like
it already, too.
guitars.
Guitars.
Stop it. Guitars. There we go.
We got a time limit. I had to stop it from flopping.
So we have Kimberly's and Little Wayne's topic.
So where y'all want to start with first?
All right. I want to start with least favorite singer.
Least favorite singer. Okay.
Let's do some business before we start.
Yep. We
We got to do some business.
As
gotta
we do with every show, we
Yep.
have to christen each show.
Christen each show. And
With a
Carol, just to let the viewers know, he takes his in thirds.
Force.
And he sleeps on the couch afterwards.
Lots
After
of times.
his full
I didn't
shot.
give you as much, Carol, because I thought about that.
Cheers, boys. It's a good show.
All right.
Good first shot of the night.
Woo. Yep. Hot, too.
Too hot for you?
No, but I was like, maybe we need to have the fireball chilled. Might be a little better.
All right.
Keep it in the freezer.
Least favorite singer. I got a lot on my mind about that one.
Least favorite singer. Okay, so Chris, you want to lead off with this then?
No, I would like this to be an open thing.
Open forum.
Yes, this is us three tonight. Let's do open.
Open forum.
No,
okay.
this your
no,
turn.
No going around.
Yeah,
All right.
we can just stab it. Get
All right,
it.
Well, I'm a jump right in with mine then, and this is probably gonna anger a lot of people. Maybe not, but this is. I say this and no ill will toward the guy.
Oh God, this
But-
is getting bad already.
No,
Yeah, he's digging deep.
my least favorite singer, and I think probably of all time, would be Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, but
That's
I don't
actually
know
a good
him.
choice.
I don't know who this fella is on our podcast. You can send a hate mail. What's his address, girl?
No. No. What I'm saying is, I don't like Bob Dylan's voice. I don't like the way he sings. I think he's a great songwriter. Every song he has, I've heard other people do. I love the songs. I'm like, that's a great song.
And he's so successful.
When I hear it sung with somebody else besides him singing it, I'm like, I like those songs. When I hear him sing it, I think he's a great songwriter. I don't like his voice, and that's my personal opinion. You know, tell me I'm wrong and all that. You know, it's just that's what I just don't like his voice. You know, nothing against Bob Dylan as a
So do
man, as a songwriter. Like he can write great songs. There's no doubt about it. You know, like I say, because there's a lot of songs that he has out there that other people have covered
Yeah, he's
that I like the songs. I like that, like Guns N' Roses did, "Knocking on Heaven's Door." That's one of my all time favorite songs. You know, just not when Bob Dylan
when he
does.
done it right, the way they done. Do you?
Yeah.
Do you like Jacob?
All
Dylan?
Along the Watchtower. He wrote that song. Jimi Hendrix did it. You know, I'm like, that's a great song too. But
Bob Dylan is like, I feel like he's now mediocre at best would be the wrong word because he's a great songwriter, but I don't get into his voice or like watching him. But a lot of people follow him, and he's very, very successful. I mean,
he's a very successful poet,
yeah, I mean,
and he's a songwriter. So obviously,
it's almost like you live in Hartsville and you're born and you grow up with the last name Barfield or something. That's almost guaranteed you're going to be successful. I wonder if he was from a town like that. But he is. Do you like his son's songs or his?
Yeah, Jacob Dylan. I think is. I like
Wallflowers.
The Wallflowers.
Yep.
I like Jacob Dylan. I like his voice.
Yeah.
I think he's got a good voice. You know, and like I say, it's. I don't know. It's just when I think of singers,
Right.
he is one that I think.
Is that
And I thought back like I don't know a bunch of different people, and I'm just like I kept coming back to Bob Dylan. I don't like his voice.
that is a super
lot of
good
time
choice.
when he sings, nasally sounding, and I don't know. He's got that kind of
Yeah.
cadence when he sings certain things. It's, I don't know. It's
He
just-
don't sing like Chris, is what you saying.
Well, nobody does.
Well, that's true.
Well, I forgot about Chris, so I guess I need to change my answer.
I wish I had a.
But that is a super good choice, and I didn't think about him. I should.
That
Yeah,
is-
and like I say,
But you know,
no
not many
ill
people-
will towards people who like
Yeah,
Bob Dylan.
it
Yeah,
is.
who
Yeah,
love
don't let
Bob
him lie to
Dylan.
you. Don't let him step back to you.
Like
now.
I say,
I will give you
I
his
think-
address and the email. Just contact me.
Like I say, I think Bob Dylan's a great songwriter. I think he, I do not like his voice. When
You don't like his
he
voice.
Sings.
Do you have a song that you kind of like that he sung?
That he has sung.
Not really.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, well, no,
I
not
guess.
really.
I guess if I had to pick one, it would probably be Stuck in the Middle. That one is not as bad as the rest.
Can
of
you give me
them.
the chorus of that?
No, I can't. Really.
I think in his time when he was like earlier days when he was singing, I think music kind of had that sound. Maybe that he was.
Well,
I
no,
think he was okay back then. But
I think what made him popular was he was a big protester of the war when he started,
Oh, really? I
and
didn't know
yeah,
the Vietnam War, I think, and
but
he that was when that whole uprising was coming up, and he took off from there. But
Yeah,
and like I say, I mean. Like all the songs he writes, I
Yeah.
like all the songs. It's
just not your taste. Your flavor.
him singing the songs is not my thing. And I don't know. I mean, it's like I say. How do you say what he wrote songs? Well, yeah, he did write
yeah.
songs. But it could be.
It-
There are a lot
yeah.
of people who are better at writing songs than they are at singing them.
You looking at me
Anyway,
like that.
that's my. I'm looking at y'all because Chris was already scared me talking about. Oh, you gotta get hate mail from everybody.
I think that's a super good choice, and
It is, but you're hated right now.
Yeah.
Nobody likes you anymore.
you know,
Oh well,
Well, so,
I
well,
got
I'll
thick,
tell you,
I
my
got
choice.
thick skin, so
My choice.
hit me up
Probably
with the
people's
hate
going
mail.
to be waiting, especially, I ain't going to say it, but I'll probably have people waiting outside for my ass after this one. Hell,
good choice. Moving along.
Robert Plant.
Robert Plant.
Right,
really?
you don't like Robert
I
Plant?
hate Robert Plant. I hate the way he sings.
Really?
Yep. I hate Led Zeppelin,
So
period.
I guess we won't be getting Robert Plant on the show.
No, probably not. What about John Bonham?
I had just talked to his.
I didn't say his whole band sucked. I just
I
said
had just
Robert
talked
Plant.
to.
No. You,
I just talked to his manager. Emailed him too about getting him on the show.
did you really?
I guess we won't have that. No. Thanks,
Well,
Chris. No,
I'll ruin that one.
I'm kidding.
But I just, man, can't stand his voice. Cannot stand it.
And you don't like Led Zeppelin, period? I mean,
Jason Anderson's going to be waiting on me outside, ain't he?
He'll be waiting at your house.
yeah.
What you say about him?
He's lacing them Converse.
What you say about Robert Plant?
Well, Jason's
didn't say
Jason's
anything
more
about
of,
Jimmy,
Jason's more
more
of Jimmy
of
Page.
That's what I was about to say.
Tom.
I didn't say anything about Page, Jason.
Okay, so do you like Greta Van Fleet?
I knew that was coming. I really did.
Well, I mean, I'm saying that because
Instrumentally, yes. Instrumentally. Voice wise, no. Because I think he can say what that kid can think what he wants to. He is imitating Robert Plant. I don't give a damn.
well,
what
I
anybody
wouldn't say
says.
he's that's his voice, the way he sounds, but I would say he's a Robert Plant 2.0. I mean,
Yeah.
he has the same vocal range and cadence that.
I could hold my nuts
Robert
and have
Plant
the
does.
same vocal range.
No,
I could have it right
no,
now.
you can't do it then.
Sing some.
Nowhere close.
You get
The
you-
pitch was
you-
wrong.
you
I gotta
got-
get
you
it
got
right.
to hit- You got to hit the AC/DC voice and hit it.
I just think the kids are. I mean, I ain't gonna say a fraud, but damn it, he pitches his voice like Robert Plant. I'm gonna say that.
Well, that's the way he sings. That's the way he sounds.
I could sound like damn Robert Plant. I just did.
No, you didn't. You
Yes, I
sounded
did.
nothing like him.
That was shit. It was close enough.
You sounded like my garbage disposal when Oreo gets his foot caught in or something.
That's awful.
I know it is.
Damn.
That's what it sounded like.
Poor dog.
I like to think that's not the truth.
It hadn't. Oreo has never had his foot in my garbage disposal.
So you lied.
I did.
What do you like about what do you like Led Zeppelin?
I do like Led Zeppelin.
You like Led,
I like what
what's that damn
the immigrant
the
song.
immigrant song? I hate that damn song.
I actually like that pretty good.
You
I
know,
do too.
you
I-
know, we was trying to talk about actually trying to do that song, and I was like, Will can do the no, it was it was just so stupid. We started laughing, and then he actually started doing it, and it was even more funnier.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
Y'all might be ready to try it again.
hell no.
No, but I mean, hey, this is your opinion, so I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
It is my
You-
opinion, and
you
I'm
welcome
sorry
your own
if
opinion, and that's-
if I offended anybody.
because I
out there,
tell you
but
what, you're gonna get more hate mail than I am talking about Led Zeppelin than me talking about Bob
minus
Dylan.
Bonham and Page, they suck. Sorry, said what I
Bonham?
said. I meant fucking what was
Led Zeppelin,
yeah. I
Robert-
went to fucking
Plant.
Robert Plant.
no.
Robert gonna come over here and plant his fist at you.
What?
He's gonna plant it.
Robert Plant. That's who you said from Led Zeppelin. When you said Bonham, are you talking about John Bonham? He was a drummer for Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, I said minus Page and Bonham.
Yeah,
Oh,
he-
minus.
Yeah,
Yes.
he likes.
Okay, I thought you said mine is.
No, minus Page and Bonham. Zeppelin sucked. Said what I said.
Is it
I
'cause
did
of-
that.
Is it cause of the
You did.
It's.
Is that the song? That
I
did?
mean, it's
It-
fucking comical to
Do
me.
you know I kept mine still civil with
You did.
Now
Bob
I'm
Dylan.
picking.
Like I was like,
I'm picking now.
I-
ain't I?
you know-
yeah, I need to stop. My bad.
it was personal preference. I didn't like Bob Dylan.
Fuck that
You getting
shit.
into
He
that?
sucks.
You getting into fucking hate? Talking about I hate them minus. Bonham and Page. The rest of the band can go suck dicks. Is what you saying?
It's all the
I'm
fireball.
like, damn.
It's all the fireball.
Well, yeah. Well, I said what I said, and I'm gonna stick by what
He
I
did-
said. Damn it.
Chris Hicks at Facebook. And what's your handle on?
It is WTW and none of your damn business.com.
Chris Hicks at robertplant.com.
Yeah. Chris Hicks and Robert Plant sucks.com. But that's my opinion. Again,
Yeah.
opinion. That's
So that's
an
really gonna
opinion.
suck when I get damn Robert Plant's manager calling me, but I don't think we're coming on your show.
I'm like,
And I'd be like, why not? And be like, well,
I'd be like, I wouldn't have
we
you.
heard that. Yeah.
Robert wants to have a celebrity death match with Chris.
Oh, I'd pay for that.
moving on. I have nothing more to say. I've said my piece. I've said I've released the demons that was sitting in me about that.
Yes,
band.
you have.
I feel better.
Carol,
Sorry if I offended anyone, but yes, I said what I said, and damn it, I stick by it.
Carol, who you going with?
For my least favorite singer,
Yep, least favorite singer,
I'm going with Richard. Peter.
Richard.
Richard, Peter, John Fairbrass.
Who the hell is that?
It's my
Richard-
least,
And why has it got so
Richard's
many
my-
first
it's my
names?
least favorite singer.
Richard Fairbrass. Who was that?
Because used to you would listen to his song and you would see dudes kind of, and you was like, what's that? I mean, they really shouldn't be jamming out.
Is that Rick Astley?
No, that's that. I think you used to have that song as a ringtone on your phone, actually. Now, I could be wrong if I am. You remember Right Said Fred? Did you ever have that as a ringtone?
No, I
You
didn't.
sure accidentally you didn't have it?
I
or-
did not.
Or it didn't ring one time?
No.
Okay. Chris?
Is that
You
I got
know,
questions.
is that who is that who it is? Right,
That's the
Said Fred?
singer for Right Said Fred.
What's his name?
Richard Peter John
He's got
Fairbrass.
He's got a lot of
six first names.
Fairbrass. That's one word.
and a few of them's kind of dick names too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
Richard, Peter and
And
John.
if you think about Fairbrass, we need to get some shirts made with Fairbrass on them. bear wrestles.
Oh God.
Grab these balls.
But I mean, you didn't like his. I didn't think he was that bad of a singer.
I just
Well, I mean, he sounded.
It's my least favorite.
I guess
lately.
he really couldn't.
Well, you know,
He didn't have many octaves.
you,
I mean,
you,
it kinda
no,
just-
you really didn't.
I only heard the one
And it
song,
was-
so I don't know.
Did you ever watch the video?
Yeah,
You,
I've seen the
you
video.
remember how he dressed?
Yeah,
Did you feel the same way watching that video as you did watching Brokeback Mountain?
I never watched it. Actually,
Oh, you never watched that video. I'm sorry.
no, yeah, I watched the video. I never seen Brokeback Mountain.
Oh,
I call
I never-
bullshit.
I
I
didn't.
call bullshit. I seen your movie collection. You got
There ain't no
every day-
Brokeback Mountain in there.
The fuck if it ain't. It's sticking
It's
out
not-
like a dick.
What,
I thought you had every movie Heath Ledger ever played in.
Chris? Language, please. No.
It's sticking out like a dick. You
I
go.
thought you had a collection of Heath Ledger movies.
You guys,
No,
you guys didn't get that. Come
Yeah,
on.
no, I
God
got
damn it, it's funny.
Sticking out like a dick. But
That
so, have you ever seen the video for Right Said Fred, Chris?
Hold on, I'm
Too
still
sexy.
sticking out.
Chris is still thinking about a dick sticking out.
He is.
That movie was in your
Mouth
collection.
wide open. Look at him.
That movie was in your collection.
Salivate. Get the man a damn napkin. He needs something. Wipe his mouth with.
So no, I've never heard of Right Said Fred.
Yep. So they got that song. I'm too sexy for my.
Oh my God.
That's
I thought Scott used to have that as a ringtone one time. You didn't have
Probably
that?
no.
But you know, because used to you would hear that song.
Are
or
you
you'd see-
are you being serious? Did you think I had it? Or
No.
Are you just okay?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
I'm a
I remember one
place
time-
where you know what I mean.
And
So
I
you do know the
my
song.
walk on the catwalk.
You do know the song.
I play my little strings on my nectar. Yes, my nectar.
My nectar.
Have you seen the video?
Yeah, I have.
Remember the way.
But
he was
anyway,
dressed?
it's two. I don't know if the guitar player, but there's two. They look almost. Are they twins or
They-
are they kin or are they not kin?
You have really paid attention to this
they
video, buddy.
What? No,
they end each other. I
yeah,
can just tell you
they're
that.
they're two kind of big muscular guys, and they're both gay. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but they're both gay, and they got a guitar player. I never figured out if the guitar player was gay too or not.
Did
but
you
so, I
ever
mean, I
try
don't
to
know.
learn that song? Have y'all ever
Never
thought
did.
about covering that song?
Scott has many a times.
No, I haven't.
He has brought it up many a
Although
times.
it is a catchy little number.
Yeah,
It was a catchy.
It's
and
a
that's the
catchy
thing.
little number.
Hey, you see
It's a catchy
cars
little
cutting.
number.
You see cars cutting through the Sonic. You hear that?
Yeah, playing it.
Yeah. And you see
It's a
some.
catchy little number,
Yeah,
Scott.
but it's got the keyboard in it, you know. But I mean, which Trey's got a
Scott says
keyboard.
it's a catchy little number.
I bet if y'all
Well,
played
it
it,
is. It's a
would-
catchy little
it-
tune.
it is
is.
a catchy
A little number.
A little number or a little tune,
Hey.
whatever.
I guarantee you,
catchy.
if you played it, it would. I guarantee you, there'd be somebody that had their hands.
I
up.
guarantee you, if we played it, there'd be people out there on the dance floor.
I
Oh
guarantee
God,
Down.
Trey would love that.
you get William to sing it.
Get that. Yeah,
Y'all
you
can
ever seen
dress.
Bashing the Moles? That's what the hell he be doing with a guitar. Get the hell off the stage! Oh my God! Do you remember we played at the ball field and the kids got on stage? And then he looked down, they was all in my drum case. He's like, kids, you get down, stop her. Get the hell out of the drum cage. Where's your parents?
But
He was going crazy.
so I and I might could figure out a least favorite singer, and the guy, he wrote a hit. I mean, or whoever wrote it. I mean, they had a
They
hit. They
one
was-
hit wonder, but still, guess
Yeah.
what? They had a hit.
Yeah, they did. I mean, he
It
probably
was a
made-
big hit too.
They
Probably don't
made
work
money
like I
off
do.
of it.
It was that was a gigantic hit. When was it?
Yeah.
Come out when in
92.
93? No, I think it come out later than that. I think.
It might have come out later than that, but
Anyway, still that I think that came out. Was that around when the Spice Girls come out?
it could be. Is that what they was kind of like a spin off of the Spice Girls, maybe?
No, they were the Spice Guys, I guess.
The Spice Guys.
Oh,
That was a good one.
let's see.
I'm a model.
They like dressing up though.
And I play my little bass with my fingers.
Released in 1992. I'll be daggone.
92.
with my fingers.
You know
yeah.
what?
But-
Hey, here's a little.
Do you remember the one lyric in that song was like one lyric in that song?
I'm a model.
Yeah,
you
what
know.
were you talking about? And I shake my little tush.
Oh, I told you that was his ringtone. Hey, do you know? Hey, here's a little quiz.
Oh my God! Shake my little tush on the catwalk.
Hey, here's a little quiz for you. Do you know what album? The name of the album was that song was on?
I do not.
I'm waiting.
Up.
Up. That was it.
Yeah. Up.
I thought you had something better than that.
He shakes his little tush. He wants you to up. Up.
Oh, now we're getting nasty.
Can you? No, I mean that's.
Was the up Eric Brown?
Oh God.
Now we veer into what we don't need to.
Yeah. Scott, can you sing most of that song?
I cannot. I can't.
But
that's
I
the
can
only
actually-
lyric I remember is that.
I can actually
Well,
sing.
didn't he also talk about a cat or something?
Yeah, I can actually sing a decent amount of that song, or I can remember a decent amount
I
of
know-
it.
I bet
Chris
you
probably
can.
can.
I bet
you
you
probably
can.
too. And the thing is that's because he had a like you didn't want to like that song. You know what I'm saying? You like, why is everybody? I don't want to like that song. Why is everybody listening to that song?
But you did. I think I remember seeing you cruising around the Sonic
I don't
playing
think
that song.
so. But I know you was knowing about Shake My Little Tush on the catwalk. I mean,
That's because I remember you singing that.
No, I doubt that.
Yeah.
Did you shake your little tush when you heard that part?
He knows it. I
did
bet.
you, did you wiggle and wobble?
I bet he knows the bass notes to that one.
I don't, but it seemed like I do remember it had a pretty cool little bass line. I need to revisit that song.
I'm sure you do, buddy. You need to go ahead and handle that.
So anyway, without us veering off, to the up,
And what was his name again?
it was Richard Peter John Fairbrass or something like that.
Richard Peter John.
That's a Bible verse.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that
Peter
Luke?
John 13.
Is that in Luke or is
verse
that
7.
Genesis?
Yeah,
When was
Richard
it?
Peter John Fairbrass. I wonder if he changed his name.
Are they still around?
So actually, he left that band and went with a
A lot of silence.
Yeah, any day now.
no, because there's something Fred, but it's different.
So who was Fred?
I think both of them.
Right said Fred.
Right, said Fred. Is that right? Like right and said Fred?
I don't know. But the name of the band was Right Said Fred.
Do you remember what he was wearing when he was dancing, shaking his little tush?
He had.
Yeah, he did.
I do remember one part of the video.
Oh God!
Me and
Too
Ryan,
much.
my brother Ryan, used to laugh about all the time. Was they were both muscular guys,
Yeah.
and one of them did play the bass. I just now thought about that.
Yeah.
One of them did play the bass, and the other one sang.
See?
But there was one part where they were walking, where they're singing, and they got these muscle shirts on, and they got leather pants on, both of them, skin tight leather pants, and they're walking, and the singer's walking in the like they're walking this way, the singer's walking this way while they're singing, and he does grab both of their shirts and pulls both of them off.
I bet out the side of the hell
they
out of
they
you
put
now.
their hands on that and pulls their shirts off.
It says in
I
1998,
hear you, Scott.
Oh man,
Fred and Richard set their own recording studio in London and started writing and recording and became the album Fred Head. Fred Head.
I ain't even gonna elaborate on that shit. That's another book of worms I could open up.
But hey, I wonder how many streams that song had.
Oh my
But
God!
I mean, he did write a hit.
yeah, hey, and more power to hey.
Yeah, he got
That's
more
more
than I
than most people could say.
Yeah, I
you got a hit song, even if it was one hit wonder. Guess what?
Yeah.
They in the record books.
Yeah, they are. He probably don't work like we do every day.
Nope. He's probably getting royalties right now
Yep.
off his. I'll play my bass with my little fingers.
I don't have little fingers though.
No.
So see,
He'd like that.
Anyway,
Ah.
moving along. So we got a favorite album cover.
yeah. So let's quit talking about people, so we can get hate
we-
mail. Let's
Yeah, we
let's go
get-
back to our
we get-
favorite.
The guy wrote a good song, and I didn't bash him or nothing. I just
No, and I mean, and actually, it's a
you
song
hate
that is catchy.
it's a good
you know?
song.
Yeah.
It is a good song.
If somebody hears that song and they don't start singing it, they're lying. I don't care who you are.
That's right.
Even if
Now,
it,
they
even
might
if
not
it's just
sing
in
it
your head, you're
as
singing
much
it.
as you do, but
Well, I don't
guarantee
sing
you
it that much, and
that they do sing it. I bet you was singing it when we was talking about it. I bet you was thinking about time I said right, I said free. You both thought
well, I did
about
think about the lyric. I shake my little tush.
it. Shake. And when you thought about it, you said you thought about it. I shake my little tush on the
Oh,
top.
well, okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
All right, favorite
Oh,
album cover.
We're gonna talk about this when this shit's over. We're gonna talk about this. Find us on the blooper reels after this one.
Have people question my sexuality or something. Come on, let's move on.
No, they,
He's a farmer. He's a farmer.
you got the right to taste.
He
I
stoops
mean, to
and
have
pulls,
taste in
stoops and
music
pulls.
like you want to stoops and pull.
Oh my God! All right. Favorite
I
album
think we
covers.
should Christian favorite album covers. I don't know
You
why.
just want another shot. This
do.
is the same
It's
topic.
Get that man a shot.
If
You
Trey
want
was
some
here, he'd
armadillo?
give me a damn shot. Give me one. Give me that damn fireball or armadillo. I don't give a damn.
Line us up one.
All right.
Go ahead.
Now we're talking.
Damn, Scott,
Now we're
you
talking.
been.
Oh God. Oh, here we go.
Oh, he was.
Wob, weak ass bladder. Where you going with that weak ass bladder? Get a mop, cause that weak ass bladder. Come on, Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm fixing us a shot. This is an intermediate. I don't even know if that's right.
Intermediate.
Yes, this is
Yep.
an intermission of my liver. And I'm a fix us all a shot. Hope everybody's been keeping up with us. This is cut.
Feel his all the way up,
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah. I don't feel you know.
There you go.
Yeah. There's a little catwalk. Yeah. After that shot, he's gonna shake his little tush. Look at him, he's shaking his little tush down, walking.
Camera
I'm
got
dying. I'm dying. There you go, Scott. There you go.
Hey, you fill mine up too much. I can't even pick the cup
There
up
you go.
without.
All right, we'll choose you from here. There you go, buddy.
you. Cheers.
All right, now favorite
Yes.
album cover. Man, I got a lot on my mind about that one. There's a lot.
I do too. And guess what? I'm probably not gonna have just one.
I ain't
let
either.
y'all know.
There's so
You can,
many
you can
good
do an
ones out
honorable
there.
mention.
I'm probably gonna do about 4 honorable mentions.
But you
No.
got to have a favorite at the end of it. You
Yeah,
got to have a
you
favorite. You got to
can't
pick.
be-
You got to
can't
pick
be-
that one.
You can't be
And
greedy.
then I'm gonna have to categorize.
There can
I have to
only-
look at my mind and categorize some stuff. Then
What you gonna do?
there can
Look
al-
at
there
your
can
mind.
only- there can
You
only
roll
be
your eyes
one.
in the back of your head.
No, I'm thinking now about my selections.
I tell you what, though, Jeffrey Furr just sent me a text message of Queen's 1974 album cover, and it freaked me
What's
out.
the name of that album cover?
Queen?
Yeah, what's the name of the album?
Queen? I don't know.
It's a Queen album.
Look.
It didn't say.
There's got to be a name for it. Anyway,
Hold on, I got
it's-
it right here. Hold on.
Okay, well,
Hold on.
yeah, we'll look it up anyway. While we're
News of the world.
News of the World.
Yep.
What songs was on that album?
Have no clue. I was still in my dad's sack at the time in
Yeah,
74.
but what you just looking at it?
It didn't have a date. It just sent me a
Yeah,
screenshot.
it had a date. You said 1974.
Hey Siri.
Did it have what songs were on that album?
I don't know.
What? Look up News of the World,
I was
Queen,
about to.
and see what the song listing
Hey,
is.
Siri. Queen's 1974 album.
This is a professional show, by the way.
Yeah, Siri runs this show. And
But I mean,
What the hell?
no. Queen has a bunch of good albums, but you know what? I only know Queen by. I mean, I have a lot of Queen songs on my
Hold on.
iPod.
What is my phone doing?
It's listening to what you do when you're driving. It's playing what you do when you're driving.
It's fixing.
That's
to,
what it came up as.
It's fixing to play some.
I should like this song.
Who was that?
Queen.
That ain't Queen.
That's what she pulled up. She's confused. Let's see. Queen's. I got my damn tablet right in front of me. What the fuck am I doing? Hold on. All right, here we go. Queen.
There you go. I got you right.
Queen, 1974.
Hey Siri, why is Scott being an asshole to Chris?
I'm just trying to get some information.
Killer Queen.
Oh, Killer Queen. That's a
Yeah.
cool song.
Keep Yourself Alive. Live at the Rainbow. I mean, excuse me. No, I'm going off topic here. Excuse me. Hold on.
He's talking about the rainbow.
Well, that's not unheard
Stone
of.
Cold
with Queen.
Crazy.
Oh, that was on that
Stone
album?
Cold Crazy, yo!
Metallica redid that song.
Father to Son, In the Lap of the Gods, Now I'm Here, The March of the Black Queen.
Okay, so it had Killer Queen and Stone Cold Crazy on that album.
Yep. Good album then, because I like Stone
Yeah.
Cold Crazy.
Yeah, and that was, you showed me the album cover before we started.
Man,
the
that's
show.
messed up. That thing would have scarred me. You know, as I was a young strapping lad.
Yeah.
What scarred
Carol,
me?
what you
Oh, he's pulling this. Oh, wait a minute. He's out of character here.
yeah, what are you doing?
Nothing.
I like it though.
Yeah,
Don't stop.
hold on,
I mean, you
yeah.
out of character.
If you,
Has it been that bad of a week?
yeah,
It's
if
been a
you,
rough one.
if you hitting everybody up, hit
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
up,
yeah.
not
Well-
just you.
Yeah, he's damn taking himself a damn third of a shot.
Yeah, he's trying to get some
Hey,
armadillo by himself.
I'm actually a big boy. I like big shots. There you go. Thank
Look
you.
us up with that Texas shot. We want some armadillo.
Well,
God. Thanks to our bartender, Trey Davis. We appreciate everything he does for us.
We do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trey.
Like tonight, he's working real hard.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here's to
Oh,
him.
well, look over there.
Slacker.
There's no Trey.
You're a slacker, McFly. Slacker. Album covers.
Album covers. Who wants to go first?
Man, I got so many. Limp Bizkit, Significant Other cover
So you
with
going
the
first?
guy. I mean, it's an open forum. I think we agreed to do open forum here.
Oh, well, that's fine. Go ahead.
Man, remember Significant Other with the microphone, the animated version of him. The city's behind him.
The Limp Biscuit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Korn had some pretty damn cool album covers too.
There was
Follow the Leader was my favorite.
Follow Leader had the
The little girl with the
little girl
hopscotch
with the
going-
hopscotch going off the cliff.
Live had a cool one.
I like Korn's second album. Was it the second one? The one that had the little girl on the swing, and you could see the shadow.
No, that was their first album.
So Follow Leader was the second.
That was their self-titled album. Yeah, Follow the Leader.
so it was, that was a self-titled album.
Yeah. Then Follow the
I
Leader
remember
came-
that album cover. It looked cool just because it had the girl looking up into the
No,
sun.
second album was Life is Peaches. Yep.
straighten
So
him out, Chris.
which-
Straighten
yeah,
So
him
you
out.
had
we-
Korn, self-titled, Life is Peaches, and then you had Follow the Leader, then Issues, then on
So
and so forth.
Life is Peaches had what songs on it?
Oh shit, they had a bunch of that. Remember the song that women them used in Hellraiser Haunted House Room? No Place to Hide.
Their self-titled album in the first one had what songs? That it had
It had Blind.
Blind.
It had shit. It had all kind of messed up. That was a real messed up
what,
album.
what that was
because
Adidas song?
That was Life is Peaches, if
Is
I'm
it
not mistaken. Yeah.
Second or
Second
yeah,
album.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Life
I
is-
used to like that song.
Life is Peaches. Life is Peachy. I'm gonna get hate for that shit.
Yeah.
I bet people.
Well, I was
listen to me
wondering. I was
talk-
like, is this the Korn and President of the United States
I bet
collaboration or
people
something?
let's go listen to this podcast. Like, listen to the first few. What the hell is he talking about? Peaches? I ain't no fucking peaches.
Because
These are
Korn
down in-
fans are
Yeah.
brutal.
Yeah,
so,
they'll fuck you up.
yeah.
My bad, my fellow cornies. His life is peaches. I mean, peachy.
He's still saying it.
But that
Life
was,
is-
yeah. They They have some great songs, you know. and
I'm gonna go to a Korn concert and have me a shirt made that says "Life is Peaches." see what kind of if I get beat up or not.
You probably will.
I like, man, there's a lot of good ones. Remember Lives? Cover the whatever the hell they are. They're animated, and he had the heart in his hand looking up there.
What album was that? That was
Gotta live in shit town. And
what was the
then,
name of the album? Though?
I alone love you.
That's "I Alone" was a song that was on there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the name of the album was.
Damn it. Don't get me the line. Hold on. I'll look it up. Live.
Was it? It was waiting for waiting. Wasn't it waiting for something?
For a shirt.
Waiting for what?
A shirt.
Waiting for a shirt.
I'm
Yeah.
too sexy.
Here's
No,
Live.
it was live. It was. Okay, you got it yet? No, nothing.
Here it is. Throwing Copper.
That was their first album.
Yeah, you don't remember that one?
I remember that one. I didn't think that was their first album. No.
It was that one. Throwing Copper. Yep, that was the first album.
1994. I thought it came out in 92.
Nope.
Maybe not.
Wait a minute. They got a 91 album. Mental Jury. So that must have been their Mental Jury. Yep, that was their first album. Then Throwing Copper came next.
Throwing Copper.
Damn, I need to listen to their first album. I didn't know they had a first album. But they're a badass band. They're
Oh, Live's a great
fucking
band.
badass band.
Yeah.
But let's see, whatever. Man, I could talk about this all night. That's
Well,
a
there's
great,
so many great album covers.
like I enjoy it. I like Metallica's
Master of Puppets.
no, was it Reload, where you open the case and they're sitting out at the table with
That
their
was
hair slicked.
Load.
Load, yeah, I like that one.
You know what that album cover was?
On
On the album cover, it looks like a. It
Flame
looks
or something?
It looks almost like a. You remember the lava lamps?
Yeah,
It looked almost like if you were looking inside of a lava lamp.
Kind of like that one.
Kind of like that, but you know
Orange.
what it was?
What?
You know what Load was? What? It was artist had taken semen and blood.
oh my God, are you serious?
I'm serious. And he photographed it. And so it's semen and blood. And that's the album cover of Load.
That wasn't Richard Peter John Fairbanks, was that?
It might have been.
Just a question.
But
Asking for a friend.
That was a good
it's
one, Carol.
weird. It's weird how stuff like this works. Like, I remember seeing an interview with James Hetfield talking about the album cover. He didn't want it to be the album cover, but the rest of the band overruled him on it. You know, they all wanted that to be the cover. You know, and I remember James Hetfield talking, and it was like he was almost mad about it. He was like, "It's a picture of fucking cum and blood mixed together." He's like, "This is what they want." He's like, "I got outvoted because that's what they wanted as the album cover." He's like, "I didn't want that shit." You know, it's weird. You know, but I mean, it's like that's what the album cover is.
Damn. Well,
I think that's Load, or is it Reload? Reload might be. One of them has the cum and blood as, or
that's the cover.
That is sick. This is interesting. I had no clue.
and Reload.
So
Reload
would you
is
like
about
to-
the same thing as something.
So would you like to change your answer?
Hell no. Hell no. That's I'm good. But damn, that's weird. Damn, I didn't know that.
I
That's
don't know
crazy.
why they'd have wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I don't know. At that point, I think they were thinking this is some kind of great art by some artist who made. You know, this was around the same time.
great art by a great artist. Or
By,
whatever.
yeah. Well,
Was
I think
was it
Lars.
John Holmes. Or
I think Lars. Whoever the artist was, I think Lars liked him. Somebody Lars discovered,
Ron
and he
Jeremy.
liked his he liked his work and stuff. This was around the same time where you had artists who, well, I don't want to get into that. It's
Yeah.
getting into something different.
Well, that was a good choice, Chris.
I mean, I got lots more, but go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Y'all throw some out there.
No, you
I
can
got-
keep running.
I could
You
keep
keep
this
running
thing
with the
running,
devil
man.
if you want to.
Man,
Well, I'm gonna start name dropping a few myself. I think, and like I said, when we first this topic come up by one of our listeners, and we decided this is what was going to be, your favorite album cover. I was like, oh man, I started thinking back, a bunch of different album covers. I'm like, I started going way back when I
Culture
was
Club,
young.
Wham.
I was like, there's so many great album covers, and I was like, I don't have just one. I can't have just one because there's so many out there that's great. So I kind of picked like my top
18.
5.
Top
No, I
5.
picked like my top 5 or 6. I wanted to keep it kind of down, and I tried to put them in order from, my leading up to my best one. And I don't know, because it could change day to day, by looking at the album covers, what I like best. But if I'm going to put them in order, and I'm going to do 5, well, actually, I'm going to do 6, because I was thinking about it later after when Chris started bringing up his. Is number 6, I would say, would be the Korn album cover where the little girl on the swing, and you see the silhouette of the guy, and it's like some tall guy, and he looks like he don't.
like
he's
Freddy fingers or something. Yeah.
It looks like his hands are like that in the silhouette,
Yeah.
And he's real tall and slender, and it's one of those album covers like, it's like, here's this little girl.
Fun fact for you. You know where I first saw that CD?
Where?
I was plundering through Jonathan Boatwright's CD set. I just got past Green Jelly because I was like, who the hell is Green Jelly? And then boom, Korn, and I was like, it just memorized me. I was like, this is fucking cool.
Hey, another little fun guitar fact. Green Jelly, do you know their name used to be Green Jello?
Why did they change it?
They had to change it because of
Bill Cosby?
Bill, yeah, because of the Jello.
I mean,
They
damn.
made them change it. It was Green Jello, so they had to change the name to Green Jelly.
Dang.
What they told
Bill Cosby, not my pudding.
and who would have thought that back then? And now you're like, Bill Cosby was in jail for
Yeah.
all kind of stuff.
Had a roof
It's
went
like-
into this jelly.
Yeah, but it used to be Green Jello, and the Jello company was like, you can't use that name, so, and they were going to sue them, so they were like, okay, we'll change the name, so they changed it to Green Jelly, but it used to be Green Jello. I still remember the 3 little pigs they had with their animated video, dun 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 dun.
Little pig, let me in. Not but a hair of my chinny chin chin.
That sounded just like it, man.
This
Oh, my
little
God.
piggy. Don't get me started.
Oh man, yeah.
We're gonna trade. You're gonna get on drums. We're just gonna get on bass. I'm gonna get on the damn mic. We're gonna rock that
You
damn
want to do
song.
that? You want to do the Green Jelly?
Yes,
Three little pigs?
it's easy to play on drums. You can do it, and man, I think that'll be a great.
That would be a cool song to do. But okay. Anyway, so yeah, Korn I would say comes in at honorable mention number 6. Then I would think, and like I say, these 5 they're interchangeable. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, it's one of them. Tomorrow might be my favorite album cover, and the next day one of them might be my favorite. I mean,
Right.
they're
They're-
that close together.
Yep.
But I'm doing them numerical right now just for the sake of tonight, as what I'm thinking is my favorite ones. All right, number 5 would be I would say, even though it's my least favorite album by the band, would be Theater of Pain by Motley Crue. I love that album cover. It's got the two masks, the two
faces.
theater masks.
Yeah.
It's the mask. One of them laughing, one of them crying. The one that's crying, I think, has the pentagram on its
Yeah.
forehead or whatever. But that something about that, and it's got almost like the orange kind of pinkish background to it. But I always love that album cover. Just, I mean, the way it looks, it's pretty simple, but that would be number 5. Number 4, I would put, trying to think what I had here now. Hold on. Number 4 would be
Little Pig, Little Pig. I just can't go ahead. It's out of my system, man.
no. The next one I think would be. There was number 4 would be any Iron Maiden album. Yeah, because they have their mascot Eddie
I know.
on
Yeah.
every album cover. And when I was a kid, I was in Iron Maiden a lot more than I am now. I don't listen that much Iron Maiden anymore. Just because I don't know why.
More to love a man.
I just don't. But back when I was a kid, I used to love Iron Maiden, and I think part of it was because of Eddie, their mascot. And I mean, they have the one album cover that has Eddie in he's in a padded cell,
Yeah.
has a straight jacket on, and he's got chains coming up from the floor, hooked to him. You got that. You got the somewhere in Time album cover where Eddie has the gun on his side, the one that had Wasted Years on, which one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
So I mean, about any Iron Maiden cover, I think, just because I used to love Eddie when I was a kid, just because it was a monster looking thing, and
I think that's, besides the instrumental part of that band, I think that's the only thing they had going for it. Because his voice sucks.
Bruce
More to
Dickinson.
love a man.
Was it worse than Peter Frampton's?
Yeah, they're close. It's close.
No, I'm just picking. Led Zeppelin.
Iron Maiden's they sell out.
You know what?
places all over
Hold on.
everywhere.
Hold on. I got it mixed up. I was thinking about Megadeth. I was thinking about Megadeth. My bad.
Megadeth's got some cool album covers too. What was the was it Countdown to Extinction? No, Euthanasia album cover, where it had the woman out there hanging the babies up on the clothesline by their toes.
Now, much as I hate them,
that-
Led Zeppelin had probably the coolest album with the damn Grim Reaper or something looking over the cliff with the lantern or something.
See, the Led Zeppelin album covers, I never really cared for.
You didn't like that
No.
one though, with the lantern.
What album cover was that?
I don't remember. But it's
I don't
like
remember
death or
them
something.
having a-
He's having a lantern
A
over.
Grim Reaper with a
Looking thing.
lantern. Led Zeppelin did?
Yeah. I might be wrong. I have been wrong
I
before.
need to look that up. 'Cause I don't.
Y'all go ahead and keep talking. I'll look it up.
Anyway, so we got Iron Maidens taken care of. Okay, so then I would say the Van Halen 1984 album cover. It's got the small little toddler, little blonde-haired
Yep.
kid. He has angel wings, smoking cigarettes. It's like an angel smoking.
Yep.
And he's doing his arm like that, like making the fart sounds,
Yeah.
on the cover. I was like, to me, that was one of the. I mean, when I first saw that cover, I was like, that's pretty cool there, What album's that off of?
Shit, I don't say. Hold on.
I sit there and tell you, I was like, find out what album that is off of, and then you show me a picture that I had never seen. I never seen that picture before.
You right?
No.
That's a cool ass picture, man. Hey, let's take a look at that picture.
You
I don't know.
you
that
got
one,
him, you got him
It don't
thinking.
say. It don't say.
So after
Hold on.
Anyway,
Van Halen,
we got Van Halen, 1984 album, which had a little kid on there with the angel wings. He was smoking. Had the packs of cigarettes there in front of him. And I would say that my number one floats between all these, but then
too
we have
sexy for my-
B-52s.
no, we got Metallica's
Black
Master of
Album?
Puppets.
Master of Puppets. Yeah.
With the
It's got
stone
It's
gravestones.
got the
Yeah, it's got the
Yep.
cross grave.
Master!
Looks like it's in Arlington or somewhere, you know,
Yep.
because it's all soldiers' graves. But it has the hands coming down. You
We
know,
need to do-
with the strings to each graveyard, you know, like controlling all the, you know, because they got a song on there, you know, with Master of Puppets,
Yeah.
and also they got Disposable Heroes. At that time, they were going through a phase where James was writing about, you know, war and them being used for something other than what they think their cause is supposed to be. You know, so it was kind of a political album, even though they didn't delve that much into politics. They kind of kept that out of it, but it was still geared that way. The album was, you know, because it had a lot of songs like that in there, you know. But that would be my number 2 as of right now. Number 1, I would have to say, would be Appetite for Destruction. That album cover was iconic, just with the
Yeah, with the cross. Yeah, with
had
the heads.
each one of their
yeah.
heads, but they were all the skull heads.
Yeah,
And
that
you
was-
could tell which one was which, you know, because they had the characteristics of each member into the skull heads and all.
That was pretty cool.
I thought
love
so too.
311 has some cool shit too. I don't know if y'all get down with 311 like I do, but
No, I like 3. I don't know if I
311.
get down with them like you do or not, but I mean I do like.
They got
I
some
like
good songs.
311.
311 has some cool album covers.
So did you find out what?
I did, man. They wouldn't pull it.
Because that's not an album cover.
It was called 50 Years.
Did it say anything about Led Zeppelin on there? Or?
Let's do this. I'll do this.
Not,
It said,
Carol. While he's looking up again to try and find his album cover. What about yours?
So, I like the Danger Danger Screw It album cover, and the first time I ever heard or seen or knew anything about Danger Danger was from Ryan, and he actually, like, it was that album, the Screw It album, you know. But just with the monkey swinging, the way he's dressed, and the woman with the nice breasts.
Yeah, the
and
monkey's got the vest on.
Yep, and she's
got the
holding
tattoo on the heart tattoo.
she's holding the banana. It's just a cool album cover.
It's a cool
It's
album
lasted
cover.
a lifetime for me. You know, for a long time. It come out in '92, but it
Maybe it's just a picture. I mean, look. I looked it up. Look, I found it.
Chris, we already established that. We were just we wrote to you to come to that conclusion.
What do you make of that?
That's the album cover there. I don't know that. I don't.
You see what I'm saying? Now, what the hell is it then? I've saw it before, and I was like, man, that's pretty cool. Is it a secret title to another song? Or?
I don't know. Maybe we need to put that picture up on the Facebook page or something. And
I'm going to do that now. That's a good idea.
But so that
any-
was my album cover. I just always remember that cover, and
Hold on.
I've seen album covers that are
Danger Danger was a band. They wasn't. I mean, they had some minor success.
yeah. I mean, they wasn't.
They wasn't a real
Extremely.
big band,
No.
and they were in the glam era
Yeah, the glam. Yeah,
or hair metal, whatever you call it.
but
And I actually like Danger Danger. You know,
yeah. I mean, they were pretty cool. I mean, Ryan introduced me to them, but and probably you also, but I remember.
remember that
album
cover.
and you know, remember the little phase when, you know, Ryan would get listening to things over and over for a while or whatever, and it just stuck with me for a long time. So that is my favorite album cover, and that is the one that I am going to stick with and choose. And
You got any other ones, or is that it?
no, I mean, well, like I thought about Master of Puppets, and I thought about Appetite for Destruction. Those two stuck out, but I knew Danger. You know, for me, it was the longest lasting. So that's what. But there's a lot of great album covers.
Yeah, and I think so too. You know, and I think I looked up, you know, one time what like the best album covers of all time, you know, and you get album covers like Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, you know, which is when you see that you recognize it because you know what it is.
Yeah.
But to me, it's not one of my favorites because it's like a prism.
Yeah,
with a
simplicity.
yeah,
I mean,
with a
rainbow
with colors coming out of it. And
yeah.
I'm like, to me that doesn't really grab my attention that much. It's just like now because the album becomes so popular, you know, it's become a iconic cover, and so I understand why that's like listed as one of the best album covers of all time. But to me, it's just
But
like
honestly, it's probably not.
You know,
to me, it's not. I mean,
album cover I'm surprised I ain't heard yet. Nirvana's. Never mind.
I thought about that with the baby on
Oh,
the
Baby
wall,
with the dollar in the water.
but I figured, you know, and everybody, and that's probably it is one of the most iconic album covers. But
Pearl Jam's the five fist in the air or whatever it
I
is.
see. I think that's the 10 album. I think I think that album is great because of the songs on it. I don't think it's great because of the cover.
I do, man. That's an iconic cover album.
I don't
When
think
you
so
see
because
that,
it's just
you
them-
automatically-
it's them with, yeah, that's because
Maybe Kasum should do that. Maybe
you
we'll get more
recognize
popular.
it. You recognize it because it's such a big album. You recognize it now, but to me, I'm looking at albums that to me caught me before they were really that big. I mean, just a picture.
like
that-
when you was
that
walking through Roses
steps-
and you
yeah,
see Motley
that
Crue's
steps
album.
out to you is what I'm thinking about as favorite album covers. Something that really stands out to me. That the 10 album just has all of them, where it has a picture where all their hands up together, like slapping each
You
other.
listened to Moby, didn't you?
No,
I bet you did.
He's hot on Moby.
I did not.
Did you ever? I know I did. I know I went to a music store and I just browsed to look for the coolest freaking cover and look at, you know.
We used to do that all the time. I think I talked about it in one of our
Yeah, one of the
very
earlier ones.
first episodes. I think it was me and Ryan. We were 8 or 9 or whatever.
Well,
That's how because back then you didn't have internet or anything. That was how me and Ryan picked albums that we were going to buy, was by looking at the album cover.
Yeah.
That's how we bought Motley Crue, because of Shout at the Devil. Just looking at, we were like, these son of bitches, they
That's just
fucked up, you know.
I
So
mean,
we bought it just because of that. Never heard of Motley Crue, never heard of any songs by them.
it was basically a 50-50
It was the same
chance.
thing with Stryper, the Christian band.
Yeah.
Around the same time, well, it was, I guess, a couple of years later, the To Hell with the Devil album. It was a cover where it was all of the band members, like angels, and they were pushing the devil down like into hell, you know. And we were thinking
that.
because around that time most of the band were using satanic imagery to kind of shock people, you know. And so we were thinking they were doing the same thing, To Hell with the Devil, you know. It was like, so we bought that album because of that, and then found out they were a Christian band.
Just think there was a 50-50 chance that you and Ryan, instead of being rock, y'all could have been bluegrass or roots or just off.
If they would have had cooler album covers,
know.
we probably could have been.
Pitchfork with shrapnel all over it or something like that. I mean, it'd have been on.
When y'all did the original Consume cover, and I wasn't in Consume at this time, it was the original Consume. Y'all did it in the haunted house, didn't you? The pictures and all that.
Some of the pictures we did.
That was pretty cool, though. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought the album cover was actually pretty damn cool.
Well, the album cover was actually Corey.
What do you mean, Corey?
Corey came up with
he
the
done
album
the album
cover.
cover.
Yep. Corey Grantham.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We kind of gave him an idea what we wanted, and he sent us several different things back,
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, that looks cool. That's cool. So we really didn't design it, He,
It still was pretty cool. I like it.
yeah.
I like it. That was
But yeah, so that was Corey Grantham with
Look at old Corey being creative. I wonder
Yeah.
where he got that from.
with Carolina.
He should
Printing.
start a printing shop.
He's got his own clothing line too. If he's still got it out there.
Does he?
Yeah, what was it? Twitch.
I tried to steal.
Yeah,
I tried to
something
steal
like
his
that.
hat one night. He wasn't drunk enough.
Oh man.
I like his hats. I'm gonna get me one. I'm gonna go to
Corey,
You got
if you're
one on
listening
there?
to this, Chris has nothing to do with us. So if he tries to do anything like this, we are not linked up or involved with him at all. So
That's bullshit.
no, it's not.
But man, there's so many more album covers I want to go over.
Yeah, we get
I
stuck
know
on
there's
this
a
all
lot.
night.
We could stay on
All right.
album covers.
So-
we could have one whole show, a
when
2-hour show of it.
when I became mature and I got a hold of music and it was in my life.
So when you became
My favorite, I'm gonna pick a favorite, and I want you guys to do too. Off the top of your head, you got to pick one.
I thought you already picked one.
Nope.
I already
was just-
named my favorites.
I already named
You
my
did?
favorite too, yeah.
Yes.
Well, name your favorites out of those favorites. How about that?
Well, that's why.
How about that?
That's why I named 5 because I was like, I really
what's
don't
your
have
number
a
one
favorite.
out of them 5? What's your number one?
It fluctuates.
Nope. Your life or death situation, you would die if you don't pick one right now.
I would say the Master of Puppets album.
Mouth or puff. All right, what's yours?
Danger, danger, screw it.
Kudos to you. But
What's yours?
when and I first heard these guys on the radio, I fucking fell in love.
I'm a model.
No. It was Creed. It was the
Oh,
dude in the
man.
corner with his hand over
Yep.
my own prison.
That's an iconic album
That
cover right there.
that is my favorite album
I
cover,
wish
and
I'd have
that's
thought of
probably
that.
my favorite album out of there. Besides, they got Human Clay came out and blew it out the waters, but yeah, Creed, My Own Prison would be my favorite album cover.
Well, I just heard the news today.
That's I mean,
Our bartender has gone astray. I close my eyes, begin to pray.
that was good, Carol. That was good. We got to respond on my Led Zeppelin deal. Let's see. Oh, it's Jennifer Adams, Mike's wife. So she says, no, it wasn't. She said she thinks it was an image inside of a what? I think the image was inside of IV. The hell does that mean?
Inside of IV2.
That means it wasn't an album cover. So
Am I reading that right now? Or is that a Roman numeral?
A Roman numeral.
A Roman.
yeah, that was
No,
an
no,
image
no.
inside of 4. Led Zeppelin 4.
Okay, Led Zeppelin 4.
So it was inside of the album cover.
She's
But
right, probably.
That's still cool.
Well, yeah, she's got a picture of it there. So yeah.
Well, yeah, she's got proof to back it up. Here's the proof.
Yeah, that's probably it.
So that
yeah.
was like when you open up the album cover, it's one of the inlays in there. Is that picture?
Yeah. So thank you, Jennifer. We appreciate that.
All right. Are we moving on to? I think we've.
Moving along, we got
Yeah,
there.
but we could spend all night on
yeah.
album covers. I mean,
Yeah, I want to keep going.
well, I mean we can keep going, but I mean we're not gonna get to guillotine topic.
All right, yeah, we need to go ahead and christen guillotines.
He's ready for that shot.
Yeah, we need to go ahead. Yeah, we need to. Yeah.
we doing
need,
armadillo. We doing fire.
Whatever, but we need to get going. Yeah, we need to. go ahead and cut in this. So our guillotines is, what is your favorite monster horror movie? Monster. Hey. Monster. We're fucking with Scott.
Put both of them in there.
Yep. Scott's got both. But anyway, yes.
Enjoy, Scott. Enjoy.
Yes. Enjoy, Scott. But anyway, what is your favorite monster horror movie? Which means not villain, but monster. Grrr. Bo, this is ridiculous. That's your third time tonight. Three.
I don't think you or I have been once, have we?
Not damn once, because I got man briefs on. But not one time I've been.
I'm being you got wild.
Man, briefs. But now, in Scott's defense, he starts drinking an hour before he gets off work.
Yeah, he'd be in
No,
the tractor.
no,
Yeah,
no.
it's time to crack one. Cheers, boys. Here's the guillotines.
Guillotine topic.
Guillotines topic. How was that double shot of fire armadillo?
I was gonna say that had a kind of tasted like something going down, and I had the aftertaste.
That's called fire armadillo. You was the first, so how's it taste?
It didn't taste good. I'll just start taking my shot glass.
Yeah,
with me.
hey, it's got a little bit of roofing in it. You'll start feeling funny here in a minute. Start biting your tongue and slobbering. So mine. So I had a hard time selecting mine, but I remember one movie that freaked me the hell out. It was 28 Days Later.
Oh, yeah.
You remember?
Yeah,
Did you ever see that movie?
The zombie movie.
Yeah. Did you ever see it?
Yep.
I saw it.
Do you remember when they got saved, so to speak, but it was kind of like a military camp, but they was trying to refertilize the world. So, you know, they had a female in the group that went to the camp, and all they wanted to do was just plug her and make babies. And also, they had a couple zombies on leashes for like protection, like from outsiders. And, you know, they had them on the chain. And they had this one particular zombie. It was just freaking out all the time, you know, and had red eyes, you know. So there's one scene. It's got the girl near a window, and it's raining. The hell is... Hold the hell on. There's one... We pee, yes. Everybody's got to pee. That's a must. This dude right here, he is smoking a cigarette.
Carry on, Chris. Carry on.
I can't. This bothers me.
Carry
He is smoking a damn cigarette.
carry on.
The audacity
28
of this
days
shit.
later. Let's go. Get back to it.
All right, 28. He is smoking. All right, 28 days later, we're going to talk about this shit. So there's one part in one scene where she's near a window and the army guys, you know, talking to her about the benefits of her being a provider.
Yeah.
And it's raining and thunder and lightning outside. Well, before she got pulled in that room, she has set that zombie free. The one with the red eyes, you know, freaking out all the time. And she knew she did because she was like, we got to get out of here. So we're going to release this thing. So she's sitting there and the dude's talking to her, trying to, you know, got wine and stuff, you know, trying to calm her down. And the camera turns to the dude, then it turns back to the window, you know, thunder and lightning. Then it turns back to the again, and it turned back to the girl, and there he is, damn face still right there with the damn red eyes, and all of a sudden, the lightning and the glass, man, that shit scared the hell out of me.
Well, and wasn't 28 Days, wasn't that one of the first kind of zombie movies where they moved quick, where they weren't slow?
They were That's
Yeah,
what made
they
them
were
freaky.
quick. I mean,
'Cause-
you
Yeah, they
couldn't
were
see them.
fast.
Yeah.
I remember the church scene where they went to a church and they thought they were dead. They were dead people. They was not living anymore.
Yeah.
Well, all of a sudden, the damn zombie said, like that.
And jumped up.
Yeah, like
but I
a-
mean,
yeah.
usually when they had zombie
Zombies are
movies, they were
slow.
slow.
Yeah, this one was like
This was the first one,
like
I
Z
think.
Nation,
With World War Z.
World War, yeah.
With Brad Pitt,
Brad Pitt,
when they
yeah.
made it, they were like super zombies.
Yeah.
Where they were
Well,
fast. I mean, quick.
I Am Legend, they was pretty quick too.
Yeah, they
Oh,
were
yeah.
fast too.
But 28 Days Later was the first fast zombie movie, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a good choice.
Well,
Wasn't it? Didn't it have 28 days, and then 28 days later was the second one?
I think so. Yeah, 20. I think.
no, it was 28 Days Later, then it was something else.
I thought it was 28 days.
It might, yeah.
And then 28 days later was the second
Yeah, you're
one.
right. You're right.
So 28 days is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I remember that. Yeah,
That
where
was a good movie. I mean, it was. Was that
Oh,
in
yeah.
Alaska or where?
I don't remember, but
I think it was across seas, like in Germany or something.
Oh.
Because the second
Yeah.
one, they kind of had it contained, and they was trying to get back to normal life, and then they broke perimeter or something, and the virus got back in fast, and everything broke the hell up back again.
Is that where the army was like escorting the one thing or whatever, and they had a wreck or something?
No, that's
Or am I confused on that?
Resident
you're
Evil.
confused. That's
Was that Resident Evil?
that what you're talking about. I think is what was the movie with the big dude who used to be a wrestler who started acting, Bautista.
But yeah, Batista.
I ain't never seen him in a movie.
He's been.
You
in a
ain't.
bunch
He's
of
been in a
movies.
lot of movies. He's
He's
acting.
been. What is that space movie he's in or whatever? With the woman that's painted in green or whatever.
He was in a comedy, which was a funny movie called Glass Onion, Knives Out. Yeah, I think it was the second part of, there was a comedy called Knives Out, which is like a,
Yeah, Knives Out. Yeah.
and then they had the Glass Onion, Knives Out,
Yeah.
which I think was like the second one, and Bautista was in that.
Oh,
And
was
he was
in that one?
actually-
Yeah, he was in that one. too.
It had Edward Norton was in it, and that was a pretty funny movie. It was pretty clever the way they did it. But yeah, and Bautista just played in a M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh, I love M.
wow.
Night Shyamalan's movies.
I do too. Well, I like
It is weird, man.
his first one, damn, with Bruce Willis.
Oh, man, I can't think of it.
Sixth Sense.
Yes,
Sense, yeah.
yes.
That was a great movie.
I never
then
realized
his-
until the end that Bruce Willis.
What was the one with
dead.
the monsters from
I
outside
didn't-
the village?
The Village.
I love the village.
And it wasn't monsters, I
Yeah,
mean,
it was dressed up. People dressed up trying to keep them
Yeah,
contained.
because they were inside of a.
a cult, I would
well,
say.
Well, it was a cult, but you thought they were living back in the olden days.
Right.
They were living in modern times.
They just didn't know
They,
it.
they were in a reserve, in a forest reserve.
There was a bunch
and,
of-
and they wanted to
Yeah.
keep their people living the same way. They didn't want them exposed to the outside world, so they come up with the monsters to keep them inside this, this
area
this
perimeter.
reserve.
What was it called again?
The Village.
Village, yeah.
So there's been a lot of M. Night Shyamalan movies that he's made that been good. There's been some that I hadn't really liked, but he did the one that Bautista plays in. The latest one was Knock at the Cabin.
Oh, that don't sound too good. That
It was
sounds
a- it was
that sounds
actually-
like Sharknator.
It was
Some shit like that.
It was actually a okay movie. It was. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was okay. Sierra and I started watching, and she fell asleep and went to bed.
And he hasn't watched Studio 666,
And
but he'd watch some
probably won't.
shit with damn a wrestler in there.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Studio 666. I'm watching next week. Got it on-
Next week, I got you next week. Okay, next
Got
week.
it on my list.
Oh, I hear you. It ain't been but like 10 episodes since I told you to watch it.
It's coming up. Like I say, it's
It's on your list.
Batista
On my
played
list.
in Guardian of the Galaxy. He's in
Oh,
that
yeah.
also.
Oh my God, this gets better.
He is. He's been in all of them.
Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
It's,
No,
it's actually
you know, I
pretty good.
usually put my kids to bed before I start watching movies. So after they watch their movies, I'll watch mine. So I missed the Guardians of the Galaxy or the Guardian of the Galaxy.
I figure you would have seen that.
Well, what makes you say that? What?
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 got the good-looking green
it was
woman
a,
in it.
It was a big
It's got the raccoon.
blockbuster movie,
Yeah, I mean it's
and they got what three out now,
three or four.
It come out several years ago.
It's
I think
been
the
out.
first one.
Who's the
It's
main
got
actor?
it's got Bradley Cooper, who does the voice for the raccoon.
Yep,
It's got
that's it's
Zoe
popular.
Zoe
she's the
Zeldana,
green-
or what's
yeah,
her name?
something like that.
She plays
Who
the
plays
green-
Root?
Root.
I don't know who plays Root.
Well, they can't be somebody like. I mean, you don't have
What,
to be good to
you
play
said
Root.
you did. You said you was.
Yeah, he
You
ain't
said
seen
you
it, but
ain't
he
seen the
knows all
movie yet.
about
You
it.
know who Root is.
I seen previews of it. Like my son went a Root. I was like, "What the hell is a Root?" I got a Root beer. You want one? I don't know what the hell you talking about. I
But-
mean, are you serious?
Anyway,
Are you serious? You get up to
Anyway.
smoke. The audacity to get up to smoke. Now you're using the damn bathroom with your wob ass bladder. Damn.
Anyway, so I can't believe you hadn't seen any of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I hadn't seen all of them, but I've seen the first two.
I understand you got a young daughter. I'm gonna give you that. I'm not gonna say nothing.
No,
about
she
it.
hadn't seen these movies.
So you sit there and watched it by yourself.
I watched Guardians of the Galaxy with Ryan. Ryan wanted me to watch it,
Oh my God! Now you. Oh,
and I
God.
don't remember much about it. And I think I watched the second
I can hear him.
one.
Hell
but-
yeah, I did. That's right.
And I think I've watched the second one, but I don't remember.
Did you
Much
scream
about
in the
it.
theater when you watched it?
I didn't watch it at the theater. I don't go to theaters anymore to watch movies. I wait till they come out where I can get them out of my house.
You cried during Free Willy, didn't you?
I never watched Free Willy.
That is very surprising. Very surprising.
Why?
Because your track of movies right now goes back to Free Willy.
I've never watched Free Willy.
No, that's fucking. That's
Did you
Lion
watch
King.
Free Willy?
I did.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Did you
watch
cry?
Willy. Hell no, I didn't cry. I
Yes,
celebrated.
you. Oh, quit.
when Willie jumped over
Quit
them
that
things,
bullshit. You know you fucking
I
cried.
said yes.
I bet you were bawling in that movie.
Welcome back, asshole.
Thank you.
Smell like smoke and piss. Thank you.
I went to make
Sit
sure
down
Scott
down.
had flushed the toilet.
Damn. I can't believe y'all, both of you. Y'all an embarrassment.
Oh,
Podcast.
it'll get you.
All right, so next. Who's next?
I'm gonna go next. We're doing your favorite monster horror movie. Mine is gonna be A Quiet Place.
Ooh, that's a damn good one. That's a damn good
It's
one.
actually
That's some scary shit, what it is.
I watched that.
That's like the arachnias off a damn, they look like it. Shit.
they
Got me
do
stuttering.
it. They do until you see their heads, and then when their little things open up,
Yeah.
everywhere on their face.
Yeah.
You know,
Like the Tremors, the little ones.
it's
Can you imagine having to be completely quiet all the time?
and see that's what intrigued me about the movie, which I like. John Krasinski, who started, he actually wrote the movie. He was the one most people know from The Office as playing what was his name in The Office? I can't remember what,
Okay.
but anyway, he played in The Office,
Yeah.
and he played in a couple other movies, but him and his wife is Emily Blunt, who stars next to him in the movie. But I mean, when I first saw the previews of this movie, and I think I don't know what year it was. I think it was 2015, maybe 2014 when it came out, somewhere around then. But and it might have been even a little bit later. But I wanted to watch the movie, and like I said, my wife Sierra, she don't like horror movies.
She don't?
No, she don't. She does not like horror movies, and I love
We
them.
didn't make her ass go to a damn
Well,
horror movie.
and so I was like, let's watch this movie, because we're up. And I think
I said,
Skylar.
"Oh,
I think I think Skylar was going to my mother's, or her mother's or something.
Naughty time.
No, but we were because it was like 8, 9 o'clock at night. You know.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like, I saw where it had just come out.
Sex in the
And
City
so-
just went off.
So I put it on. We started
Wow,
watching
chicka,
it.
wow, wow.
It was about, I think, 30, 40 minutes into it.
You put
She-
it on.
That she was already ready to go to bed. She was like not into it. You know, she was like, this movie ain't doing nothing for me. Which I mean, no horror movies. I mean, she don't like them. You know, but I sat there and watched it. I was like, I like the whole concept that the way the movie starts. You don't see how these things
Right.
get
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
The movie takes place. The things are already there, and the characters in the movie know they're already there because they've already figured out that the way you have to maneuver to either go out and get things to survive with, you know, food, clothes, whatever, is you have to be quiet. You can't say anything. Can't speak. You know.
You even see them
If-
pass by at
if
times.
you make a noise, that they're keen on hearing, and so when they hear hearing, they go attack whatever that is, wherever the noise is. They like have this supersonic hearing thing, you know, and so you're brought into the movie when it starts. That's all you know is that
Yeah.
the movie the way it's set up is it's quiet all the time, so it's kind of eerie, you know. And when you watch it, you like, because there ain't much dialogue, you know. There's no music that they have playing because they use that sense of silence to kind of bring you in when you're watching a movie. So then when something does happen, it jumps out and is
It's massive.
yeah, it's loud and it scares you.
You ever seen the Bird Box?
I did.
Imagine if Bird Box and the Silent Place made a movie. Can't hear. I'm gonna text somebody about that. They didn't make that movie.
But I mean, so
What the?
but
Are
to
you-
me, that's
God.
to me monster movie, and I know in the movie they're aliens. I think is what the things are, but still, it's still a monster because
Wasn't that a brilliant thing that his wife did at the end though? With the noise and the shotgun just bringing them down. Boom, boom.
yeah, putting her earpiece for her hearing aid up to the microphone to draw them in, and,
Yep.
and then because she figured out how because their body you can't hurt their body. They got some kind of armor on them.
Right.
Only way you can hurt them is whenever
ear,
they
yeah.
hear that noise and their whole face thing opens up like that. That's where they're vulnerable.
Yeah.
You got to hit it there when they open up, And so that's what they figure out at the end. And then they come out with A Quiet Place too. And so
I ain't seen that one yet.
when I watched the previews, I was like, because the way it shows it is it shows John Krasinski again, who wrote that movie also, and I'm like, oh, okay, so they must be going back, showing how everything started, because when the movie takes place, everything's already happening,
So how does it take place?
So, well, and that's what I was like. I was like, so they're going to show how it takes place. Because I was like, if they got John Krasinski in it, he dies in the movie. So I was like, it
Right.
must be
Before.
that. But that's not what it is. It's still the same concept, but it starts out reliving, the daughter reliving an image where things started out, where it has John Krasinski in there. And that's when things start happening. So it kind of shows you how things start, because the movie starts out, the second one starts out where it's, everyday ordinary life. They go into town. He gets out of his truck. He's going to get something. All of a sudden, there's a crash, and you see these things start coming up. When he runs back to get in the car, and it cuts back to where she was just reimagining that or something. So, and it takes back place where that's the only part he's in the movie is the
Just
very
the beginning.
and that's what disappointed me. Well, it was still a pretty good movie, you know. But I was thinking that it was going to be. Part 2 was going to be going back, showing you exactly how the things got there and how everything came to be, the world they lived in the first one. You know.
Well, did it do it?
No, it didn't. It didn't really do that. Like I said, the writer was only in there for the first part of the movie, and it ended up being like his daughter, waking up and remembering when all this stuff happened or whatever it
I'll
was.
be damned.
I was like, to me, I was like, it would have been so much better if they would have made.
So
the
there's gonna be
one.
a 3 or something.
What there might be, because I mean both of them I think were pretty successful.
Oh yeah.
So there might be, but anyway, that's mine. There's a Quiet Place and A Quiet Place 2.
So which one, A Quiet Place or A Quiet
Not like
Place
A Quiet Place, better than A Quiet Place 2, but I thought the
Quiet
second one was pretty good too.
It just disappointed you because you wanted to know more.
Yeah, I wanted to know more because, I mean, like I said, they leave you hanging. In the first one, all you know is the way the world is at that point. You don't know how the things got to be there. You don't know. All you know, it's a desolate environment. You know, America, or it's everything looks bleak. You know, and you have these things out there, and you have to be quiet. You can't say a word. You can't do anything.
Remember when
That's
she
the way
had the
the
baby
movie-
and they had to keep him quiet?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
That-
man.
Oh, man,
That
can
was
you imagine?
stressful
That
for
was
me
the most
watching it.
intense. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
stressful
My
part
God,
watching
shut the
that.
fucking
You know,
baby up.
I said, and then when she put the baby, especially when all the water was leaking in, and the thing was in there, she put the oxygen mask on the baby and closed it up in the basket, and it's floating, and the thing comes up right beside it, you know, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like,
It
you
was
know,
suspenseful,
It
man.
is.
It
It's
was
very
suspenseful.
suspenseful. And the second was suspenseful too, but to me, they might have got what they were going for in the movie, but the way they presented it, as far as having the trailers out, when they advertised A Quiet Place 2, they advertised it with John Krasinski in the movie, and it showed him like with his family. You know, it was just a normal like drive in the city. He was talking to his family. He got out and he was like, you know, I'm gonna go. Yeah, but you do this, you know. Then he gets out, and you see this car crash into a bus. You start seeing the things come out, and he runs back to the car and gets in it, you know. And that's what the preview was for the second one. And I'm like, okay, so they're going to go back and show you how everything started, which they kind of do in that scene, but that's
all they
that's
give
all
you.
they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, to me, I was like, that's what I wanted to see was
It's
though
starting.
how everything started. But
I watched A Quiet Place. I hadn't seen A Quiet Place 2 yet, but I
but
will
A
watch
Quiet Place 2 was still pretty good.
it. Yeah.
I gotta watch it.
But it's not, like I said, because I was expecting one thing and I didn't get what I was expecting.
They couldn't get me in the tank. I'd run them bitches over. What's yours, Carol? What you got? That was a
So-
good one, Scott.
That was a good one, Scott.
Thank
That
you.
was-
I
that
think
was
so too. I
extremely
think it's
good
a.
one.
I think it's a good movie. I think both of them.
You know, just sitting here, I thought about two more. I can't believe I didn't think about Jeepers Creepers. I think about that thing being after your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
There ain't
That
nothing.
old
Yeah, ain't
truck.
nothing you can do.
well, you don't have to worry about him for.
I
a certain
smell
minute.
you, boy.
21 years.
I'm gonna get your ass.
Well, you don't have to worry about how long.
However long so
it
many
gets these
years.
for 23 days.
23 days, and then he's dormant for what, 23 years. So I mean,
Yeah, something like- yeah,
you don't
you-
have to worry about him for too long. You
I
just
can live
get-
a month in the basement.
I think I could too. I think I could take 23 years to scheme up some
Oh,
Some
yeah.
types
Some
of way
type
to-
of
Be like the old
fantastic.
man sitting there with the shotgun waiting on him.
waiting on. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
waiting on him to wake up. That's good.
I put that son of a bitch in a vault. His whole body. Would never have to worry about him again.
Yeah.
you know what? He talks tough, but I bet if that thing kicked in that door right there, you hear something.
It sound like
Every man for themselves.
sound like Robert Plant.
Good one, Carol. Good one. See what you did. What you got for us, Carol? Since you want to trip on my ass.
No, I was just saying.
But you're right, though. My ass ain't gone.
Throw
What is
Scott
this?
away.
But we took our shots.
You pointed for us to.
Yeah.
We done got
yeah,
ours.
we done down ours. Go
No.
ahead. You late. You was talking about the blind spot or some shit. I don't know.
Nobody said you
Well, I
got
was
to take
talking.
that.
Y'all.
John
When the
C.
hell that-
Riley over here. He looks like John C. Riley, just like that son of a bitch. Don't he? Off the Step Brothers. He told me he don't. He does. Tell me you can't look at him and see John C. Riley.
I can.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Boats and hoes.
boats and hoes.
Drinking lemon heads on my dad's boat. All right, Carol, what you got?
So I'm gonna go with the. There are a lot of choices you could choose from, but I'm gonna go with the Fly. From
That's a damn good one, babe. That damn, I forgot about that movie, but like you said, when he finally transformed, that was a
Yeah.
nasty ass looking dude.
yeah, because
the
just the
fly,
way
that movie come out when? You
86. I think.
86.
Yep.
It had
Pretty sure.
Jeff Goldblum,
Yep.
you know,
Jeff Goldblum.
who also played in Jurassic Park.
Yep. He hasn't been in anything in a little while, has he?
Not lately.
He's been in
Well,
a
I
few
mean,
commercials.
yeah,
something, yeah.
nothing lately I've seen, but
Yeah.
I always liked Jeff Goldblum. Though.
Yeah, he's a
he's a
great
good actor.
Yep.
It is, if I'm not mistaken, that's Jurassic Park, dude.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum was
Yeah.
playing Jurassic
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah, the dude with glasses.
The one
Yeah,
with glasses.
smart.
Yeah,
Smart.
yeah, he was the one who played in The Fly, and then they had The Fly too, also, didn't they?
He was also in.
Did
the,
he play in The Fly too? Do you know?
I can't remember.
You ever seen
on
the-
that.
You ever
What was
seen
the-
the Centipede?
The Centipede.
The live Centipede?
What was the
I
movie?
think was that
Independence
an
Where
old,
the
Day.
doctor
old movie?
glued everybody's faces to the asshole of the next person, and they you know they
When did that
defecate
come
in each other's mouth, and it come out the other end. You know what I'm saying?
Good night.
The human centipede.
When did that come out?
It was, man, that thing was back in the 80s, man.
I think I probably did see it then.
That's a sick shit. I watched it. Yeah, that was. Imagine that, man. Just glued to your buddy's asshole. Yeah,
That'd be pretty tough.
old
You
Snicker
kinda-
bar coming in your mouth.
You kind of get the raw end of the deal there.
Yeah, buddy. What's Scott got going on over there? What's he researching?
Wasn't he
I'm
in
looking
Independence
at the
Day
fly,
also?
too.
Wasn't he in
Yeah, Jeff
Independence?
Goldblum, yeah, he was
Yeah.
in
Yep.
Independence Day. I don't think he wasn't in The Fly
But-
too. That was
But
just
man,
somebody
with
else.
that the whole transformation process was nasty.
It was disgusting.
Nasty.
Yeah, it was. So let's set up what happens in the movie for those who don't know. It's Jeff Goldblum plays he's a scientist, isn't he?
Yep.
And he comes up with some type of portal where
yeah.
you can move from place to place or whatever. He has them in the room, both of them set up like almost side by side, but he's testing them out. He gets in one and hits the button or types in what he needs to, and he transports from there to the other one, and when he does that, he comes out and he's like, I've just figured out how to transport through town, but it has to be, there can be no kind of contamination at all in there, because the way it works is somehow it
Molecules are
takes your molecules and it does something.
And that's where you're going to be at the other end.
You know where he messed up at? He probably
He
used
ate that sandwich.
He probably used an IBM computer.
But I remember it was he got into the one transfer portal, and the Fly got in there with him. He didn't know it, and closed the door and did it, and so that was what started all when it conformed all of his molecules and all to put him into the other portal. It did the Fly's too, and so when it combined his molecules and all over here, it combined the Fly's molecules. So the Fly was like part of him.
Yeah.
And it started out gradually in the movie where he started becoming a Fly, where you didn't see it. So we taking a shot right now?
No, go
No,
ahead.
no,
You
we're
continue.
just listening to you.
No, we're listening. Go ahead.
Well, y'all were like
Well, we was
We
listening to
did.
your
Like
story.
y'all
We
buddies,
pre-
like
pre-
y'all
pre-toasting.
fist bumping over
We're
there. I mean,
pre-toasting. I mean, you talking.
pre-
We're not
yeah,
so
gonna
are we
disturb
taking
you.
one or not?
Yeah, we're taking a shot.
So y'all gonna take one
We're
without
taking a
me?
shot in
No.
the middle of Scott's
No, we
story.
was
Sorry.
So
Pre-toasting.
you want me to quit the story?
No,
No,
Is that
we'll
what
keep
you're
talking.
saying?
No, I wanted you to continue. I was just thirsty.
All right.
I'm a thirsty motherfucker.
Anyway, I'm trying to elaborate a little bit on Carol's pick because I like Carol's pick.
So the fly
Now, I'm just saying
got
for,
in the thing.
for
with
those
him.
people who haven't seen the movie, who don't know, I'm kind of giving them the overall gist of the story. So,
Did he
went-
shake his little tooth on the catwalk?
On the catwalk, ding, ding, diddle, ding, 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 ding.
All right, my bad. I'm done. All right, I'll be quiet. Go ahead. I go ahead.
We're gonna fucking do that song.
I think y'all should. I think it'll go over well. I mean,
I
it's
think it
catchy.
will,
It
too.
really is.
Oh my God.
Chris could
I think y'all should-
Chris could have some gold speedos on.
I think you should record it and release it.
Look, Chris is thinking. He's like, "All right,
Release
that
a
might
cover
work.
song.
That
I've
might
released
work.
a cover song.
That might get some of
Release
my
it.
gay fans out. Yeah, that might work.
Whatever.
I mean, I think y'all should rock it up, redo it, and release it.
Not there's
I'm
anything
trying to
wrong with
figure
that.
out what the
though,
hell
Chris.
happened to Fly Man, God dog it.
Well,
Come
I
on.
was trying to tell y'all, but y'all so rudely interrupted with shots. And then you
And
wasn't
shaking
even,
tushes.
And then you wasn't gonna even give me a shot. Y'all were trying to do a shot on your
I
own.
was going to wait till you finished.
Anyway, he comes out. He's part of the fly, and then gradually he actually becomes a human fly, human shape, but he turned into a fly. That's the movie, and it's gross and sickening the way he transforms into the fly.
That's the
Looks
when he-
sick,
yeah.
and disgusting.
ooh. So you know
So
what
anyway,
else?
Carol, that's a good choice.
You know what else is sickening? Have you ever watched
Chris eat food.
Mermaids.
Yes. Oh my God.
Precinct 5 or he turns into an alien. It's something 5. Zone 5 or
Number 5.
No.
I'm alive.
Are you talking about Short Circuit? Number
No.
5 of my life.
it's where humans and aliens
You
are
remember
trying to
that movie?
coexist and they have like a alien law, like a FBI agent, and they go in and you're making this illegal, and they'll arrest aliens or whatever. And he got threw up on or something. Like something got on
I
his
have
skin.
no idea what you're talking about.
I'm trying to freaking think of the name of the movie.
Are you smoking over
So, babe, I'm not smoking.
there? I was gonna say don't be smoking in the studio.
I'm not smoking in
I
the
keep
studio.
thinking
Don't get on me.
Precinct 5?
I'm not cussing
or-
or smoking.
Even though it is your studio, so I mean you can say what you want.
Anyway,
to.
that was, I know what I'm talking about, but that was another disgusting way he was turning into.
Okay,
the
moving
alien.
on. That, I don't.
That
I
was
don't even know what he was
interesting.
talking
I
about.
don't give a
So-
damn what you say. That was interesting.
Pornhub trilogy or something.
Yeah, I don't know what he was talking about.
I think we
Was
were,
that your
I done did my pick.
what was your pick again?
What the hell was my pick?
I don't. Did he?
I
you?
did.
I don't
pick
think you
it.
did.
I did.
The line.
28 days.
Oh yeah, 28
Oh,
days.
that's
Yep,
right.
yep. He
Yeah.
done 28 days. I couldn't remember. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
See. Little pig, let me. All right, we running out of time fast.
We are. We getting way behind.
way behind, so we're going to go ahead
Yeah,
and
it
cut
happens
this.
sometimes.
Boy, hey, this is a fun night. Three Amigos once again. You
It-
know,
it
just,
actually
you know, It
was.
was pretty
Yep.
good.
It
you know.
was. It was
No
fun.
You know,
Or double.
suck not having a bartender. I
Well,
wonder who
that's
that
what dragged
is.
the show up because
Yeah,
we had to get
bar
up and make our
Right.
own drinks.
Yep, right. And,
Yeah,
and
yeah. What? Can I get
there's-
a stranger? You know, I
there-
missed
there's-
that.
I know,
there's
and we got
things
to
that-
we got to keep the damn alcohol on the table.
There's things
Yeah,
that
like
we got
unprofessional
used to.
looking. We got
Yeah.
shot glass. We got
I
cups
know.
everywhere.
Well,
This is
yeah, we got
ridiculous.
stuff not cleaned up. We're supposed to have shit out of the way.
Yeah.
Maybe you can call him and get him to come in tomorrow and clean the stuff up. Yeah.
Well, boys, it's been fun. This is.
I
great.
think so too.
Thank
I
you,
think this
Kimberly.
was a-
Thank you,
yeah.
Little Wayne,
Yep.
and thank you, Rocky, for the topics tonight.
Yeah, I like having shows where people give us the
Yeah, we
topics
like
we're
that.
gonna
We
talk
like
about.
that. We like that shit.
We might.
Yeah,
try
we'll
that
do
again.
more of them too. Yeah.
Yes, we will.
Absolutely.
We're going to do it
Keep
once a
'em
month.
coming.
Once a month is going to be viewer's choice.
Yep. So
That's
keep
a
them
good
coming
idea.
in. We'll
Yeah.
do them.
We're going to do them up right. We're going to do them. Like, turn a little tush on the catwalk.
Yeah, that's right. It might even call a viewer to let them
That's right. That's right.
let them give us their
You going to spit it out? Give us some
There.
what?
give us their choice of
Yeah,
whatever
there
the
you
topic's
go.
gonna be.
Yes.
Viewers' choice.
Yeah.
We just need to get some green slime in here to start sliming people with.
Well, boys, this was a good show. I had a great time. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to the viewers who did our choices tonight. And to the viewers who gave suggestions, we did not overlook you. We're going to use them next time. Thank you, everybody, for listening that's been supporting us for these. Well, this is our 16th cut.
16. Cut 16.
Yep. This will be out in 2 weeks, by the way. 2 weeks. So keep listening up. This is Guillotines and Guitars. Hold on. No, I got more to
Guillotines
say.
and guitars.
No, I didn't say guillotines.
And we are out.
That don't you dare click that damn button. That's my damn line. And don't you keep
I
that
got
little clicker over there with you. But thank you everyone for listening. This is Guillotines and Guitars, and we are out.
Yes.